It's the end of September 2011 when we head out with our 2 teenagers and one of their friends. The plan is to travel to Broken Hill, onto Inaminka and then onto Birdsville, eventually ending up on the Gold Coast of Queensland. Little did we know just how much our plans would change along the way.
Ow! I'm busy. Ow! It's another one. So good.
You're going to have fun getting those out? Then I'm going to get them in my fingers.
I hate bendies. I'm gonna fall.
Driving into Broken Hill, we were met with 90km/h winds that blew the salad off our sandwiches at lunch. I've never before seen waves in the outback. Morning, Shay. Morning. Sleep well?
No!
You did it?
No, I was so cold.
Were you?
I was too lazy to get up and put more clothes on, but I was so cold.
It was colder last night. At first, the kids seemed to be getting on well, but it wasn't long before the sour faces started. But a camel ride seemed to fix that. We were all still in good spirits when we left Tibooburra to drive to Inaminka, where we were looking forward to the Sunday roast at the pub. We strongly suspect that this was the road that did the damage to our camper trailer, not that we realised till a couple of days later.
Red flag.
The kids were a bit disappointed with Cooper's Creek, but that's because it really was just a mud hole. As they discovered eventually, the real Cooper's Creek was just a little walk away with enough water to have a swim instead of a shower. We now know that Shay can't tolerate any more than about 5 minutes in the sun. Otherwise, this is what happens. Nasty. We had a few surprise visitors to our campsite. Inaminka is a quiet oasis in the middle of the desert, and we enjoyed our day of rest there before heading out to Birdsville. And that's where all the trouble began. We cancelled our plans to go to Birdsville at this point, as we'd heard that the desert was closed due to fires. We also discovered that the museum at Birdsville had closed permanently only a week before, which meant there was really no point in us going there. We decided to head straight to the coast. This was when the brand new GPS that Richard had just bought suddenly died. Not long after that, we realised that the 2 electric windows on the right-hand side of the car wouldn't close. The kids, of course, were hassling us to let them have a go at driving.
Okay, looking at the thing.
Yeah. I'll look at the speed and worry about the road.
Jackson, just stop driving on the side of the road, please. Oh, I went up to 60. Don't go up to 60. I think you should be going to 10, 15. Oh God, Jackson, be careful, please. He's gonna kill us. I'm gonna be worse. Yeah, I'm better driver than you.
Accelerator off, clutch on.
And brake a little bit.
Look where the road.
Jesus, Shay, what are you doing?
Clutch in, accelerator off, all the way in.
It's in.
Okay. Slowly on the brake. Slowly on the brake. Okay.
I think Maddie can
And
learn
when I
to
tell
drive.
you, you go accelerator up, off, and clutch all the way in.
Alright.
Okay, now. Okay, clutch out, accelerator in. Gears.
I don't like going 50. It's too far.
I was going 70, Maddie.
Now who does she sound like?
Oh,
Take the accelerator off.
Maddie's gonna be like driving like an old woman when she learns to drive.
When we got bored, we played Spotto. Our version's a bit different and some of us get very competitive. So, who's winning?
Yeah,
Did
obviously.
you write my points?
Yes?
No, don't forget any points.
No.
Fire there! Ow! Fire there!
Ow!
That's two. That's 2 more points, darling.
Oh, God. Oh, this isn't fair. I think there should be dead kangaroo.
Yes.
Ooh, wow, dead kangaroo. And then Pam.
No, it's a rock. Dead kangaroo. Dead kangaroo. Dead kangaroo. Dead kangaroo. I get the ring, you lose 50.
I saw the black thing.
But sometimes there's just miles and miles of nothing. Just where you want to be with a broken trailer. But it's not going to like snap or anything on the way to the next place, is it? And completely leave us stranded.
That's right flat out. There's nothing I can do, eh?
So we're just leaving Thargomindah with a broken trailer that they can't fix here, so we've got to get to the next town, which is 200 kilometres away, and be very careful that we don't go over any bumps and completely break it. And the car windows won't close for some reason, and the GPS stopped working all in one day. Having to take it really slow over every single grid.
Cut open wine for sale, 15,000. Wine open.
So it was about at this point that we thought we better just play it safe, find the quickest route home, and go straight down towards Dubbo instead of going to the Gold Coast. I found some sandhills for the kids, but even they didn't work. Morale was at an all-time low. Just what we didn't need.
Daddy, you're gonna get wet.
Yep.
Can I close the window?
Oh, you're joking. They can't fix it. So now we're stopping in Nyngan to see if they can do anything about our broken power windows.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Probably
go.
not. With no luck in Nyngan and more heavy rain on the way, we decided to head to Dubbo and find a cabin or a motel for the night. But there were no vacancies anywhere.
No vacancy.
And then they turned on the no vacancy light.
No vacancy. No vacancy. This is just getting beyond a joke.
Can we just drive home?
No.
That might be the next option.
We've been driving all day. Bloody hell. I swear to God, I've never known anything like this. It's just like from one disaster to another. Now we're homeless. I refuse to give in. I'm not going to go home. We are not going to go home. We are not going to be beaten. We're going to have a good time. Might be those two there. I don't know. Yes! Yes! Finally!
That night, the storm was so loud that it shook the cabin and woke us all from our sleep. Even though the next day was pretty overcast, we decided to chance it and take the kids to Dubbo Zoo and try and end the trip on a good note.
Now we're at the zoo and it's actually hailing.
And we got soaked.
We got hailed on.
And we got soaked.
Anything else go wrong?
Don't say that!
What's actually happened?
Wheels collapsed. Why?
Is it broken?
So from fires in the outback to flooding rain everywhere else we went, we finally admitted defeat and headed home.